welcome back. Welcome to Vintage Sports Shack, and welcome back to a special pop-up episode. Today, we're going to be talking about the sights, the sounds, and the things that I see that make me know that there's a downturn in the sports card market. So as always, stand up, stretch out, because away we go. All right, guys, today, Sports Card Dad put out a video, so I had to jump on here real quick saying he don't see it. He was on Heritage Auctions, and so all I can see is spending, and what are going to be the signs for the downturn market in sports cards. So we're going to explain that to him today. But first, that's right, first contest. We did get the 2,000 subscriber contest winner. Did contact me. He could guess 999. He was the first one to guess it. It was closest. The number was 1023. He emailed me. Send me your address. The rack packs. We gave those away. That was already taken care of. That'll be out this week to you, sir. And then I wanted to do a 3,000 subscriber gift. I had this is what we're going to do for 3,000 subscribers. I got a box of 1981 Fleer in action football. That's going to be our 3,000 subscribers. And I will guess the number. Don't guess anything. We won't get that away until we get close, and then we'll guess the number. We'll kind of do it the same way. Then September, I wanted to give away a t-shirt. I have, it's a size large. Well, it says extra large, but it fits like a big large. Topps 50th anniversary football cards. Want to give that away for September. That, and what do we got? We'll throw in this 1979 Holiday Rack Pack from Kmart. I think that's where I got it. That'll be a September prize. Number's going to be 1 to 500. So we'll guess the number 1 to 500 for September. So start putting the numbers down there. While you're guessing this number, remember, smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And I said 1 to 500. We'll do that. 1 to 500. So we'll guess down below. Put the number down below. And then we'll be at that. Then, want to give out some special thanks. First of all, JT, Triple Cut Sports, picked me up this Max Muncy. This is going to go in the case over here. JT, thank you very much. I've got about 8 Max Muncys, so I appreciate that, JT. Then, Big Ohio Sports Cards. He gave me this sticker. He gave out stickers at the Shipshewana Card Show. So, want to let him know he's coming up here. I thought that was super cool, the sticker. So, it's going up here. And then, to tell his buddy, Mark Mast, we want to see you in Shipshewana next time. No excuses. Or even maybe in Fort Wayne, November 2nd. November 2nd is our next show with B Sports. And then before that, I was going to let you guys know I'm going to do my regular shows probably. Fort Wayne and Lansing, the second weekend and the fourth weekend in September, October, and then November I'll be at 3. So we'll be at the Fort Wayne, 2 in Fort Wayne, and then 1 in Lansing. And then we'll go from there. But to today's topic, I want to talk about what are the signs. What are the signs that we know that the market is in a downturn? I know I made a bold prediction a week ago. A lot of people told me I was wrong. I'm going to make it even bolder. I'm going to give you a date. I'm going to tell you what I see is going on. As a real estate appraiser, I always tell you guys, we look for things outside the norm. We go into a house. Every house, condition should be the same. Regular maintenance, roof doesn't need repaired. The windows aren't rotted out. Things should be normal. We go in there and we look for those things. Oh, you got a bad roof. Oh, you get, it's kind of like cookie cutters, except when it's not a cookie cutter, we notice something's wrong. So, I wanted to mesh this with real estate appraising. Someone told me last week that I can't mesh real estate appraising with sports cards. So, again, I'm going to prove someone wrong. And speaking of proving someone wrong, since we went over 2,000 subscribers, someone thought they could be rude. And I wanted everybody to know, since we're safe over 2,000 subscribers, I banned someone from the broadcast. So that was the one for August. I've been waiting. I didn't want to ban someone before we hit 2,000, but boy, did it feel good. Anyhow, back to one of the signs. Sports Card Dad was talking about Heritage Auction and about it being record sales, record this, you know, with all the other competition, eBay, things of that nature. Go over. I'll link to the video in the description down below. You can go over and check Sports Card Dad if you want to. Most of you probably have already watched it. But it was like, well, I don't see the signs. He was talking about Heritage, the great auction sales, things of that nature. When you're part of the hobby, and I mean when you're really part of it, I mean asshole deep in the hobby, going to shows. I have been to so many shows in the last year and a half, 2 years, however many it's been. Either setting up or just going. At least 1 or 2 every month, sometimes every weekend for a while, for 6, 8 months. Every weekend, show. And you see the consistencies in shows, whether it's a big show, small show, intermediate, regional. There's always some consistency. There's always some consistency on how many people per the show capita, things of that nature. Also, some of these bigger sports card influencers, if you watch them at the bigger shows, let me get to this. The influencers. What I've been trying to pay attention is what is different at these shows. So we'll start with the influencers. These influencers have been doing the same thing. Promoting the investments, promoting this, promoting that, doing this. But then you see certain things happen. You see Gary V, let's use him. He gets out. Done. Just does V cards. V friends. Then you see our friend F.A. He's no longer investor. He jumps into the card part of it. The buying and selling. And opening up a shop. You know, to follow Card Collectors 2's footstep, because that's the way they make money. Because Card Collector 2, we'll add him in here. He opened up a shop and he was doing it part the right way. Breaking and opening a shop and buying and selling. He wasn't doing so much as it was an investment like our friend F.A. So F.A.'s now switched from it's an investment to a shop. Gary V's out last year. F.A. switched to a shop. Well, that was okay for a while because people were still buying cards. And to get back to Heritage Auction, our country right now is very divided. We have the elites, our middle class has shrunk, and then we have the poor. The elites are still on this high end. One, either paying with credit card. I don't see too much of them paying cash out of pocket. Our credit card debt's at the highest it's ever been for the nation. Private debt, public debt, either one. But back to Card Collector 2. So what have they been doing? You know, about a month ago, we seen Sports Card Investor Channel take content, steal thumbnail, try to boost their content. I thought, well, that's weird. Why are they doing that? They're buying and selling, got a card shop. Why are they worried about their subscriber count on content like that? Buying cheap cards from Walmart. Why aren't they promoting their hobby shop and going to hobby shops? Why are they doing? But it was for views. So they started doing something different, and I noticed that. I noticed here lately also, Jeff Wilson doing blind reveal. The Home Alone face, the old face. They're trying to get views under. Why? Supplement their money for their sales. Sales are slowing down on whatnot. eBay, other places. The Heritage, the Elite's doing okay. The eBays, the whatnots. Us average and below average people, platforms we buy on are slowing down. So what's Card Collector 2 doing? I've seen Card Collector at every show. A line of people a mile long. Buying. Every show I've seen them at. National, Midwest Monster, Shipshewana. Every time I've seen them, does nothing but buy and sell online. This is the first time, and I noticed, and it was like a big red flag to me. He had a 3 or 4 table setup. He was selling. He didn't just have a constant line. Why? Whatnot, eBay. It's slowing down. Card market's going down. I guess I'm trying to get to this. You know, what are the signs? One thing I did notice at the Shipshewana show, and it was still a great show and still packed. And Brad will have to correct me if I'm right or wrong, but it didn't seem as busy. It didn't seem as chaotic. Maybe that's it. Maybe Brad's got it down to a science and got it all situated now better, and enough people upstairs, downstairs, that don't seem as crowded. But I asked around and asked people, and they said, yeah, it didn't seem the same, one way or the other. So to Dustin, when you're in the weeds, and you're doing the shows, and you're selling cards, and you're grading cards, and you're looking at cards, and you're finding out what are the specifications, and trying to put it all together and actually being part of the hobby, you see the signs. You see the things that are changing. And a lot of you out there are with me and probably see the same things and question it. So, what's my bold prediction? I said I was going to have a bolder prediction. June of 2025. The National next year should be hurting. Not like hurting like 2012, but it's going to take a big dip from Cleveland. I think Cleveland 2024 was the pinnacle, the peak, the height. I think June 2025 we're going to be in a real big, thick recession for many reasons. But I'm going to stick with mine. My reasons that have over 30 years have repeated itself. Elkhart, Indiana's unemployment rate. I just did 16 refinances last month. All of the months before that I did maybe 1. So they lowered rates. People are trying to get money. People are running out of money. It's time to start going to the bank. So that's my prediction. First people in are going to be all right. And first people out. I don't see the hobby growing. I know Dustin made some comments about the hobby, people getting in, and dads and fathers and sons. Go back and watch my videos. I explained it very well. People get out, especially the people that are above average, that get in it and see it and spend a few months in it, and they see the hypocriteness, I guess that's a word, and they see the fraudulent and the scams. Smart people don't stick around very long. So keep that in mind. Turnover rate. How do we keep it? Comment down below and tell me what you think. As always, guys, peace. Have a super great day. And why'd we really come here? That's right.
Back into it. I can do it with your hands into it. You can do it with your back into it. I can do it with your hands into it. With your back into it. With your hands into it. Tick, tick, boom, hit me banging down these back streets. Loving Black Street, treated like an athlete. Life ain't a track meet. It's a marathon cemetery that a nigga gets buried on. We be coming to the day we die. Ask the bartender if you think we lie. But if you think we hot, you can think again. Cause when it's sink or swim, you got to think to win. And if I drink this in, everybody will know it. Cause I ain't going for it. So pray to the Lord that I don't pull out, cuss out and bust out. Go to